Johnny Depp has sued the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, to force the nonprofit organization to reveal whether Amber Heard made the donations she pledged after their divorce settlement. Heard previously. Johnny Depp asks court to order ACLU show proof that Amber Heard donated their divorce settlement. Johnny Depp is suing the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, over his ex-wife Amber Heard's divorce settlement. If you don't know, back in 2016, as part of their divorce settlement, Amber agreed to donate her $7 million to charity. In 2021, Amber had to respond to allegations that she actually did not donate the money and pocketed it instead. Now, Johnny Depp wants to see the ACLU's financials to ensure that Amber really did donate the money. He believes she only donated a couple $100,000, TMZ reports. Johnny Depp has gone to court to try to force the American Civil Liberties Union to reveal whether his ex Amber Heard kept her pledge to donate half of her $7 million divorce settlement to the non-profit, the Daily Mail reports. After losing a London defamation lawsuit last year, Depp is now suing Heard in the US over an op-ed she wrote about being a domestic violence survivor. In court papers, his lawyers say they want to prove Heard perjured herself with a sworn statement that she gave away the divorce money, which the London judge cited as a proof she wasn't a gold digger. Depp claims that Heard has only given $450,000 to the ACLU and that the organization has refused to turn over documents that would expose the sum. Johnny Depp is suing the ACLU to force them to reveal whether Amber Heard ever donated a promised $7 million divorce settlement to charity in effort to prove she lied during libel case. Johnny Depp is suing the American Civil Liberties Union to see whether ex-wife Amber Heard ever fulfilled her promise to donate her $7 million divorce settlement to charity. DailyMail.com can exclusively reveal. Heard, 35, declared that she didn't want Depp's money after their explosive 2016 breakup and vowed instead to split the mammoth payment between two good cases. But the actor's lawyers believe the altruistic gesture was a sham and have spent more than a year chasing the Children's Hospital Los Angeles and the American Civil Liberties Union to find out how much they actually received from the actress. Back in January, DailyMail.com revealed a series of documents turned over by hospital bosses, which suggested they receive only $100,000, was short of promised $3.5 million gift. The ACLU refused to cooperate, but Depp has now ramped up the pressure by filing a motion to compel a New York Supreme Court to force them to comply with a string of subpoenas and end their outrageous stonewalling. Depp's lawyers want the docs to prove Heard was lying when she boasted about the giveaway, not only in media interviews but in evidence she gave to a London court. The Pirates of the Caribbean star lost a bruising defamation case last year against the UK's Sun newspaper when a British High Court judge agreed the publication's depiction of him as a wife-beater was substantially true based on blood-curdling accounts of their numerous bust-ups. Giving evidence in a witness statement dated February 26, 2020, Heard stated, "I remained financially independent from him the whole time we were together, and the entire amount of divorce settlement was donated to charity." Judge Andrew Nicole cited the gesture while deciding the case in the Sun's favor, writing, "Her donation of the $7 million to charity is hardly the act one would expect of a gold digger." Depp, 57, belatedly raised the issue of the missing charity payments when he challenged the ruling. His lawyers arguing the UA court was fed a calculated and manipulated lie designed to achieve a potent favorable impression. A panel of judges said the new evidence wouldn't make any difference, however, and refused his bid for an appeal, settling him with $840,000 in legal costs. That would stop Depp deploying the same arguments in a separate $50 million defamation suit filed in Fairfax County, Virginia, which accuses Heard of creating a hoax account of being a domestic violence survivor for a 2018 newspaper article. The Washington Post op-ed headlined, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." Didn't mention Depp by name, but he claims it wrecked his reputation and got him axed from the role of Captain Jack Sparrow. In the new filing, the Star's lawyer point to a September 2019 declaration from Heard and the Virginia suit that states that the idea for the article came from the ACLU itself. Anthony Romero, the executive director of the ACLU, introduced Heard to a colleague, Jessica Waits, who in turn suggested the idea that she might write an op-ed about her experience exemplifies the issues faced by those who speak out about abuse and violence, the filing states. Ms. Heard goes on to describe how she worked with the ACLU to draft the op-ed, and the ACLU handled the placing the op-ed in a newspaper. Ms. Heard made multiple attempts to thwart Mr. Depp's discovery into her purported donation of her entire divorce settlement. The filing states, describing how she tried and failed to have their subpoenas quashed in the Californian courts. Heard eventually complied, as did the Children's Hospital Los Angeles, but the ACLU has so far only handled over a limited number of documents and emails. These include a September 9, 2016 letter from Romero to Heard on ACLU Foundation letterhead, thanking Ms. Heard of her donation of $350,000 as the first installment of your very generous pledge of $3.5 million, the motion reveals. Also included an email correspondence between Ms. Heard and Mr. Romero from June 17, reflecting that ACLU had received a $350,000 donation from Ms. Heard, a $100,000 donation from Ms. Depp towards Ms. Heard's pledge, and an anonymous $500,000 which appears from the correspondence to be from Elon. Elon is referred to Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk, with whom Ms. Heard is alleged to have a romantic relationship during and following her marriage to Mr. Depp. Depp's lawyers concluded from the documents that Heard donated $450,000 to the ACLU, not the $3,500,000 she claimed. The organization indicated it would not be producing the documents and testimony concerning the op-ed without an agreement of confidentiality. When no such agreement was reached, Depp's legal crew sued in New York, where the ACLU is based. The ACLU witnesses' reticence to provide more information appears to be part of a collusive effort with Ms. Heard to prevent evidence showing that Ms. Heard perjured herself from becoming public, they allege. Applying New York law, the court should reject the ACLU witnesses' outrageous stonewalling. Mr. Depp accordingly respectfully requests that this court enter an order directing the ACLU witnesses to fully comply with the subpoenas. Heard sought a restraining order and a divorce, claiming Depp hurled a phone in her face, but after months back-and-forth accusations, they reached a surprise deal.